Well, I've recently finished that last trip, which was 22 nights away, 18 nights on a cruise. I took away some new products and I had some faithful old ones. Let's go and have a look what I thought of all of them. I love to shop and I love to cruise, but what I love most of all is shopping for my cruise. Hi, Michelle here from Travelling Over 60. You may not have watched my previous videos on what I packed, what shopping I did, and what I like to take with me. But if you haven't, maybe you'd like to go across to my channel, have a look at these first, and then come back and see what I thought of all these products. So I've been trying out all those new products that I brought along with me. Some I've liked, some just didn't work for me. So come along now and let me show you what I loved and what I didn't like. Let's start with my hat from Solbari. I was on the search for a hat that was perfect to travel with and had a chin strap. Well, I found one. This was perfect. It gets a thumbs up. There's one item that I really don't like to travel without. Here it is. Call me crazy, call me old, but I like to travel with a selfie stick. Remember when I said that? Well, it didn't work out for me. I have the latest phone, which is really quite heavy. And as you can see, this little connection here where the arrow is only quite thin. And it was of plastic. So while I was on the ship, it snapped. So I ended up without a selfie stick. So I'm on the lookout for a new one for my next adventure. This one gets a big thumbs down from me. Air tags. Now I'm not sure if you've seen these before or not, but they're just a small round disc. As you can see in my hand, they're not very big. And you place them into either your luggage, handbag, into your wallet, anything that you want to keep track of. Thumbs up for the air tags. We used them when we got on the plane. We had a look to check that our luggage was with us. And then when we were on the ship, our luggage hadn't arrived. And we had a look just to make sure it was on the ship with us. Worked perfectly. Thumbs up. Now my headphones, they worked out to be perfect. They were noise cancelling and they were fantastic on the plane, and I used them the whole time I was away. Thumbs up for them. My next item is compression socks. Since I've gotten older, I find that my feet swell a lot more when I fly, or sometimes even when I cruise. The flight from Australia to Hawaii was approximately 12 hours, and these came in really handy. They work for me. Thumbs up again. Packing cubes. I love packing cubes. I've used packing cubes a lot, but every time I use them, I love them even more. If you want to see a bit more on how I use them, you can go across and have a look at my room tour on Ovation of the Seas, and I show you how I use them there. What a great little invention this is. This is the next thing that I'm never going to leave behind again. It's a hat clip. Everywhere I went, I put the hat clip onto my hat. I never had to put my hat on the edge of a table or on the floor. It just clipped onto my bag, which was across my shoulder, and it worked perfectly. It just hung down on my side. Now I'm home, I still keep the hat clip on my handbag. This gets a big thumbs up from me. This is ingenious. I have used this a few times as well. It's a solar charger. As I said, I've used this before and I really love it. I just hang it on the back of my backpack and it charges my phone as we're walking. Another big thumbs up. That's been a lot of information so far. Are you liking it so far? Don't forget to support me and give me a thumbs up. We have lots that we charge. Nowadays we have phones and iPads and laptops and watches, and now my new headphones. We travel with all those things. So I'm always looking for PowerPoints and lots of them. Now we've used this many, many times. We've had this for a long time and I absolutely love it. Works perfectly every time we travel. I am looking to buy another cube one. I'll let you know how that goes. But this gets a thumbs up. This is one of my husband's favourite things. There's nothing he hates more than getting to the airport and I've either overpacked or I've done so much shopping, bought so many souvenirs that we're overweight. This not only gets a thumbs up from me, but it gets a thumbs up from my husband as well. We check how much our luggage weighs before we leave the hotel. It's saved many a time of repacking luggage at the airport because one of our suitcases is overweight. We purchased this for our last holiday and it worked really well. We have lots and lots of cables. So this just keeps all our cables neat and tidy, battery chargers, things like that. And it helps us stay organised. So this gets a really big thumbs up. As you can see, we have two different colours. One for him, one for her. If you're cruising, you need a lanyard. I really like this. I just hang it around my neck, and then when I come to want to order a drink or something, I can just detach that, give that off to the waiter, and he'll go and get my drink. He brings it back, and then I just connect it back on. So I really like a lanyard. The other thing that goes with the lanyard is this little plastic sleeve. When we got on board our cruise this time, there was no hole in the sea pass. So lucky that we had our little sleeve and we just placed our card in this. 2 thumbs up, one for the lanyard, one for the sleeve. Next up is the sleeves that put your bag tags in. Now you might remember I've said that they're a good idea just to put on in case the tag gets wet. We didn't have any rain, but I was still glad that I had them on and we ended up that they didn't get ripped or anything like that. Thumbs up for this one. Magnets. Who would have thought to pack magnets when you travel? Now I love the magnets. They definitely get a thumbs up. If you want to see how I use the magnets on a cruise ship, then you might like to go and watch my room tour on Ovation of the Sea. With these magnets, the roof is also metal. So you put these up on the roof and bring along a clothesline. So that's how the magnets work for me on a cruise ship. But the next trip I'm doing has a land portion. So I'll be looking to see how I can work this in a hotel room. So for this trip, it gets a thumbs up. But if you'd like to see if it works on my next trip, don't forget, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell, and you'll see that next video when I put it up. Okay, here it is. Call me crazy, call me old, just call me plain old fussy. I like a hair wrap. I use these all the time, so it gets a thumbs up from me. Okay, this one was a fail. So I bought it as a new toiletry bag. I thought, yep, I needed a new one. It was compact, it had the hook and everything I wanted. But what I worked out is it just wasn't big enough. I need to have more space when you have bottles of things, or even the soap and conditioner and shampoo containers I bought. It bulks out and then it was hard to zip up. So thumbs down for this, but a thumbs up for it because I used it as a new makeup bag and it was really good because I could unclip it and I can use this for when I'm going overnight somewhere and just put the little bits and pieces in that you need for a few days. This is another great little item I like to take with me when I travel. Packs down quite small. You can see that's my hand. But then it opens up into a big bag. Plenty of room for all those souvenirs. Thumbs up for this one as well. Now, my last holiday was in Hawaii and Tahiti where it was really hot, and these cool towels came in handy. I just wet them over, cooled off with it, and it was perfect. Another thumbs up from me. One of the things we've bought is some covers for our phones that are waterproof. Now, we took these along with us on our cruise, and I'd love to tell you what my review is on these, but we didn't actually use them. We didn't go anywhere where we needed to put our phones in this sort of a cover. But even though I'm going to Canada and Alaska on my next trip, I am going to take these because I've been told when we do one of our tours that I have booked, you'll have to keep watching for that I might need this from the water splashing up. So I'm going to take it with me. At this stage, I'm not sure if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. This is another trusted and true one, a dry bag. These are fantastic to take along with you on any of those wet sort of tours. So for this next trip that I have coming up, I will be taking this as well. But this definitely gets a thumbs up. I've used it many, many times. Tote bags, another one I've had and used many times. Thumbs up again. Now, I took these on my cruise that I've just been on, but I did not need them. Everything we saw was with our eyes. If you'd like to see what we saw on our tours or even just off the side of the ship, go across and have a look at what happened on my tours, Hawaii to Australia. This is a bit of a sneak peek of what I'm taking on my next trip. Let's have a quick look at some of the supermarket products. Now, some of these products we all know we've got to take anyway. Starting with sunscreen. This one was a reef safe sunscreen and I'm sure they're grateful that we use this one and it was terrific. So thumbs up for this one. Next, after sun. No matter whether you use it on one trip or not, you still need to take it because you're sure to want it the trip that you don't take it. Thumbs up. Lip balm's another one. You always need it. This is a good one to protect your lips from the sun. Thumbs up from this one. Now, moisturiser, hand cream, body lotion. You always need that, whether you're on holidays or not. So it's always a thumbs up. Now, here's some of my hair products. Dry shampoo. I always like to carry that when I travel. Now, I just want to talk about these smaller shampoo, conditioner and soap bottles. These are fantastic if it's a short trip, but if it's a longer trip, I needed bigger bottles. The other thing is when I get to that last little bit in those harder bottles, I can't get that last drip out. Now, my other new bottles that I've got, the purple ones, they're like a soft rubber and they were much easier to squeeze out every last drop. Thumbs up. Now have a good look at my dress. You can see it's covered in wrinkles from being packed in my suitcase. In Australia, we have this product. It says it will remove wrinkles. In America, I think you have a product called Downy Wrinkle Release. This is supposed to be something similar to it. I couldn't find the American product. Now, I did what the instructions said. I sprayed it, left it for 15 minutes, and it was still covered in wrinkles, so this is a big thumbs down for me. Made my dress smell nice though. Thumbs up on a first aid kit. You put your bits and pieces in it, you always need it. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know what I think about these wipes. Everywhere I go on holidays, I take a big packet, I wipe everything over, so definitely huge big thumbs up for this one. Plastic bags are always getting a thumbs up from me. Both the little and the big size, we use them both. The little size I put cookies in and took back to my room in the night time with a hot chocolate. The big ones, I use those to pack shoes in coming home. Now my clothesline, I love that. If you want to see how I used it, go across and watch my room tour on Ovation of the Seas. It'll show you what I did with the clothesline. Another thumbs up. Thumbs up on the laundry detergent sheets. Come and have a look. The sink in this bathroom is not very deep. I'm going to show you with my hand. So, you know, like that. It's not very deep. So if you're going to be washing out clothes, you're probably not going to get much of your bigger things in. You might need to use the laundry for that. And I'm just going to show you this is the laundry sheets. I'll put it in, and as soon as it hits the water, it dissolves. Okay. You see? Just like soapy, and that sheet's completely gone. Nothing to show you. Anyway, I'm going to wash a few things out. Now we have this. This was the spray that I placed in the bathroom on the cruise ship. I couldn't travel without this, so this gets a really big thumbs up. It just made our room a little bit fresher. Here is the final sum up. 33 thumbs up, 4 thumbs down, and 3, I'm still thinking about it. Stay tuned for my next adventure that's coming up in less than 70 days. Thanks for joining me.